everybody, and welcome to our first tutorial, which is going to be on calculating mortgage payments. Okay, so yesterday in class we went over the steps of calculating mortgage payments, and these were the 5 steps that we went through. So the first step is to calculate the actual amount of the loan that a person is going to be borrowing, and that amount is going to be whatever the price of the house is minus their down payment, if they have a down payment. The next step is going to be using the amortization chart that was handed out in class. You need to look up the interest rate along with the amortization period. So that will be a number of years, like 15, 20, 25 years. The third step is to calculate the monthly mortgage payment. So to do that, we're going to take the amortization rate from the chart and times that by the amount of the loan and divide by 1,000. And then the next step is to find out the total amount of payments. So that is going to equal our monthly payment that we just found in the above step, times 12 months per year, times the number of years that we're paying it off for. And then finally we want to calculate the interest payment, and that's how much money the bank makes off of us for getting a mortgage. So the interest that the bank makes is going to equal our total payments minus the loan amount, so the actual amount of money that we initially borrowed from the bank. Okay, so we'll go to an example question here. So in this question, I'm just going to highlight a few of the key points that we want to remember. Okay, so Conrad is going to purchase a house for $120,000. Oops. I'll just highlight it. He's going to make a down payment of $40,000, so that's important. The interest rate that he's given at the bank is 7.5%. which when we talked about yesterday, 7.5% is a little high for the interest rates that are going right now, and he's going to be paying that off over 20 years. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is find the amount of the loan. Okay, so our loan amount is going to equal the price of our house, which was $120,000. minus the down payment, which was $40,000. So when you calculate that, that works out to $80,000 is how much he's going to borrow from the bank. Okay. The next step is to use the amortization chart, and what we're going to look up is that he is taking out a loan for 7.5% interest over 20 years. Okay, and when you look that up in the chart, you get a rate of 7.99. If you didn't get that handout yesterday, it is available on the website. Okay, the next step is to calculate our monthly mortgage payments. So for our monthly mortgage payments, we're going to be using the information from the above 2 steps. Okay. So to find our monthly payment, we are going to take our amortization rate of 7.99, and we're going to times that by the amount of our loan, which was $80,000, and then divide that all by 1,000. The reason we're dividing by 1,000 is because the amortization rate chart is per $1,000, so we need to divide that answer out by 1,000. So this works out to having a monthly payment, if you use your calculators, of $639.20. So that tells us how much we pay monthly. Now what we want to find out is if this loan didn't change for the 20 years, how much would Conrad pay in total for the loan? So his total payments, oops, not totally. Let's just see if I can fix it. Okay, so total payments is going to equal $639.20 because that's what he's paying monthly, and we're going to times that by 12, and he's paying that for 20 years. So the total payments, when you calculate that out, works out to $153,408. Okay, and then to figure out the final step, how much the bank made, the total interest paid is going to equal what I paid for the loan in total minus the amount that we borrowed, which is up here. Okay, so the interest paid is $153,408 minus the $80,000 that we initially borrowed, and that works out to $73,408. Okay, and most of the other interest rate questions or the mortgage questions will be very similar to this. So as long as you know these 5 steps, that should get you through most of the questions. All right, thanks for watching.